Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a lens review of this Canon EF 100mm 2.8L macro lens, and I'm going to start right now. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is James, and if it is the very first time to this channel and you want to learn all about Photoshop, Lightroom and everything photography related, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss anything. So in this video guys, I'm going to be doing a lens review of this Canon 100mm 2.8L series macro lens, and I'm going to be breaking these reviews down into 5 different parts to really work out if this lens is worth a spot in your camera bag. So without further ado guys, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is build quality, and as this is a Canon L series professional lens, you will not be disappointed with the build quality. A premium plastic construction with a metal mount keeps the weight of the lens down, but also feels great in your hand. On the side of the lens you will find 3 switches, which allows you to change stabilization, autofocus and a focus limiter switch. These are heavy duty and you can even use them with gloves on. Around the side of the lens you will also find a really smooth and well damped rubberized focus ring. This also includes a focus window, which is perfect if you're planning on using this lens for manual focus. The lens construction is made of 15 lens elements in 12 groups, but more impressively this lens is water and dust resistant, which is perfect if you're planning on taking this lens on the great outdoors. I must say I've been using this lens for over a year now and I am really impressed with the build quality. So I'm going to be giving this lens an 8 out of 10 for build quality. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is image quality. And I must say this lens really does stand out versus the competition. With a 9-bladed circular aperture diaphragm, this produces truly beautiful bokeh, and it really is smooth and consistent throughout the entire image. So this allows you to be really creative at any given moment, and it helps you to produce truly beautiful and professional look in your photography. This also has a one-of-a-kind hybrid image stabilization system, and it's a first of its kind in a Canon lineup. This allows you to correct for shift movement as well as angular movement, which most image stabilization systems cannot do this. So you can easily shoot handheld and capture insects and birds before they fly away. This lens provides a 2-stop image stabilization for 1x magnification, and this increases to 3 stops at 0.5 magnification and 4 stops during normal shooting. I must say I've been using this lens for over a year, and this is one of the sharpest lenses I have ever used. So I'm going to be giving this a 10 out of 10, as this is a truly amazing lens for image quality. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is size and weight. And due to this lens having a hybrid image stabilization system, this lens is quite large versus other 100mm primes. And also if you include the lens hood, which is even larger, this will take up a considerable amount of space in your camera bag. But due to the premium plastic construction and it not having a metal construction like some Sigma lenses, this lens is quite light, just weighing in at 625 grams or 1.41 pounds in the US. This lens is quite light versus other 100mm primes. So do take that into consideration if you are thinking of buying this lens. That will be perfect for if you're planning on going on a hike, but make sure you do have a large camera bag. So I'm going to be giving this lens an 8 out of 10 for size and weight. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about, and number 4 on my list, is the focus motor. And with a minimum focus distance of 30 centimeters, This allows you to take extremely close-up macro photography. And in addition to this lens also has an incredibly useful focus limiter switch, which has 3 different positions: close-up subjects, distant subjects, and all subjects, which ultimately increases the autofocus speed, making quick shots a possibility. This lens also has built in a USM or ultrasonic motor, which allows for extremely rapid autofocus and near silent operation, which is perfect if you're planning on using this lens for video work. But if there is any situation where you would like to use the manual focus, you can, as there is a full-time mechanical manual focus override available without having to switch off your autofocus setting. I must say, I've been using this lens for almost a year now, and I've found this lens to be perfect in almost all situations. The only situation I find this lens struggles in is low light, and it does sometimes hunt around for the subject, but you can always use the limiter switch to help dial in the focus motor. So I'm going to be giving this lens an 8 out of 10 for focus motor control. Last but not least is the price, and coming in at £899, this is in fact one of the cheapest professional L series lenses that Canon make. And with an incredibly handy 100mm focal length, this isn't just a macro lens. You can use it for all types of photography, including landscapes and portraits. But the £899 price tag is still out of budget for most photographers, and there are other lenses out there that can offer better value for money. For instance, the Canon EF 100mm 2.8 USM macro lens, this is the non-L version, comes in at just £448, which is almost half the price of this lens. But if you are after superior optics and that incredibly unique hybrid image stabilization system, then this is the lens for you. So I'm going to be giving this a 7 out of 10 for price. Brilliant! And there we go, guys. So that is my review of the Canon 100mm 2.8 L series macro lens. And with a respectable score of 41 out of 50, this is a highly recommended lens and definitely worth a spot in your camera bag. With superior optics and an amazing 30cm close focal distance, this is great macro lens, but it's also good for all types of photography. Again guys, if you want to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, it really does help my channel grow. Also, if you want to hit the bell notification, so you don't miss any of my latest content. But until next time guys, keep creating.